Hey, good morning Internet. So that's Christmas Day and Boxing Day over and done with, and we're having a bit of a day back in the garage today as promised. I hope you all enjoyed Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I guess some people still might be celebrating for a good few days. Well, these 2 days, the Monday and Tuesday, are obviously bank holidays, and then I'm back at work on the Wednesday and Thursday, and Friday. So yeah, it's a bit short-lived, isn't it? A lot of build-up for a little bit of holiday, really. 3 months. What's that about? Anyway, bar humbug. I hope you all got what you wanted. Santa was certainly kind to me. I got a couple of paddock stands, some new tools, lots of stuff really. Oh, and of course my Christmas overalls. So hopefully I won't keep trashing old pairs of jeans, really. Anyway, so that aside, what are we going to be doing today? So, like I said last time, we're going to be having the carbs off again, really, to give them a good cleaning through. I bought some carb cleaner, Amazon special again, three tins I think it was, for about 10 quid, so it was really good value. So yeah, they're going to be used to flush the carbs out. I also got some new vacuum pipe, and also some new fuel pipe and fuel filters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the two outer carbs capped off, the vacuums capped off, and then the two centre ones I'm going to put new vacuum pipe on. I've got some T-pieces, I'll join them, and then a new piece going up to the fuel tap. And with the fuel in, I'm going to replace the pipe that's coming out of the tank, filter it, you put a filter in line, and then a new piece of hose down to the carbs. I'm also going to be emptying the tank out completely, putting a bit of fresh fuel in. I think I've got some in the garage, so put a bit of fresh fuel in, and then put it all, and then we'll see where we go, see if it starts and runs better. Hopefully it will. I think that's all it will be. I think it will be blocked pilot jets. So because initially when it started, it ran really well. And then the longer it was running, it just got lumpier and lumpier, and I think it's picking up crap out the bottom of the tank and dumping it into the carbs. So we'll see anyway. So great, yeah, thanks very much for sticking with me, and let's crack on. Thank you. Right, okay, so that's the top and bottom of the carbs all cleaned out. I have to be honest, there wasn't much in the way of visible dirt in there. But I guess it's only got to be a little tiny amount of dirt blocking one of those pilot jets that's going to cause a problem. One thing I would say is that the seals in the float bowls really could do with replacing. They've been gummed in a bit. I don't know how good they're going to be. We'll just have to see. Well, what a job. The diaphragms in the top of the carburetors there, it's not that they're ripped or anything like that, but they're just very baggy, and getting them to actually sit in the recess at the top of the carburetor is just as tricky as you like. We've got 3 perfect now, so we've just got the last one to do, and then we can start doing the pipes and what have you. But you know, I haven't had anything to eat today already, so turkey sandwiches, and what better to go with a turkey sandwich than a bottle of Noble Craft Brewing beer off my mate, and this one's Noble Kingdom, so we'll have a bit of that. It's a lovely pale ale. This one is 4.4%. Yeah, have a nice close up there. They've got a Facebook page, so why don't you pop along to their Facebook page and order a few bottles of this. They've got a few different ones as well. It's really good. So they do a darker one, which is I think Wolf, which is a little bit stronger as well, I think. But yeah, it's tremendous. So yeah, Noble Craft Brewing. Go and pop along to their Facebook page. Right, I'm gonna eat my sandwich and then crack on with the last carb. Right, what a pain in the arse that was. So we've now got all the diaphragms in again, nice and seated. You can check on the operation of the diaphragm really. So there's good pressure in there, good vacuum in there. So everything's seating well, everything's cleaned out. Just gonna have a little spray into these at the back. And then we'll replace the pipes and get it back on the bike. Okay, great. Hey internet, so that's it for today. I think the bike's running better than it was. I think we can rule out a problem with dirt in the carburettor. So just to recap, we had the carbs off, we stripped them out, had all the jets out, cleaned them, blew them through with the carb cleaner. Very tricky getting the diaphragms back in the tops. I don't know whether they've just stretched, maybe do they do that over time? But getting them to sit in the recess so you've got the proper vacuum was absolute nightmare. I'm actually thinking, because all of the seals on the float bowls were broken and had been gummed up, you know, a bit of bodge in there, a little bit of a tweaky bodge. So I'm thinking of maybe biting the bullet and getting a carb refurb kit. I mean, it's obviously still not running right now, and I reckon it's down to, well, it's the carbs without a doubt, and I think it's down to either not enough, maybe even though I thought the even though the diaphragms are definitely sitting correctly in there, maybe they are leaking, maybe one's leaking. I couldn't get the pilot screw out of the first carb, number one carb, at all. It looked like, if you looked down the hole, because it sits down that recessed shaft, it's recessed into the shaft, and you could see that the top of it looked like it had been damaged with a screwdriver, maybe. I don't know whether that'll have any impact on it or not, but I could unscrew it and then it just wouldn't come out. And I was a bit reluctant to, because I thought, well, maybe I could put something through the top to hook and then pull it out, but I don't want to damage the inside of the actual jet itself. But maybe it is already damaged. Maybe that's damaged, you know, just by the fact it's been the top's been damaged with a screwdriver. So I had a look earlier, and they do carb refurb kit online that I can get from eBay or Amazon, and it's about £45. It comes with all of the diaphragms and the bottom seals. I don't know whether it comes with any jets or not, I really don't know, but I don't know, maybe I should look at replacing them too, not sure. But I think it might be as well to do that. It started up relatively easy. I've put some Red X in it. You can see in the fuel filter that the Red X is actually in the fuel, so you know, hopefully that's helping to wash the carbs through a bit. But there's something still not right. It's hanging on to the revs. Once it warmed up, it'd rev up but it was sitting at between 2,000 and 3,000 RPM. I've got some of the Win's air intake carb cleaner, and I tried that in the you know, spraying only a bit into each of the cones, cone filters, and they were all okay apart from this one on the left hand side, number one. As soon as I squirted anything in there, the revs dropped right off and then it cut out. And that's the carb with the dodgy pilot jet in, so maybe that is proper dodgy. There's also, I noticed, a little bit of damage on the carburettor for the vacuum intake. Whether or not that's causing a problem, I'm not sure, but there's definitely a little bit of damage in there. So the fuel that came out of the tank was relatively clean. In fact, it was far cleaner than I was expecting it to be. And I suppose at some level I was hoping it was going to be a bit grotty, and then I could have easily put the running problem down to block jets being crap picked up out of the tank. But that certainly doesn't look like it was the case. I mean, it might be that, you know, that it hasn't got to be very much to block the pilot jets up, so I don't know. It would be nice if it ran up as easy as the GPZ 600 did. You know, when I got that, I mean, that was just a peach, and okay, it ran like a dog for the first 10 minutes, but then it settled down and it's great. It's a lovely bike now. But I definitely think we need to do more work on the carburetors on this one. So I'll get a set ordered. Problem is, this time of the year, everything's taking an age to come. There's a delivery date of the 14th of January on Amazon, and a date of next week on eBay. So I'll go and have another look and see what I think. But like I say, I don't really want to leave those float bowl seals as they are, because it's you know, they're not right, and it's not fair to give the bike to somebody with that sort of repair being needed. So I'll see what I can do with that. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. As I always say, if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you're liking the videos, and drop any comments in the section below, and I will answer all of them. With the new year, I'm going to start looking at maybe shifting some of the spares that I've got. Problem is, I don't know what I want to keep. I don't know what I'm going to do with the track bike yet. But yeah, we're definitely going to do something with them. So I had an inquiry the other day in the comments about the rack that will fit the GPZ. I can't even think where it is at the moment, but I haven't forgotten yet. I will look at that. I think we're going to get the as I said before, we'll get the Z550 down off to TT Motorcycles so they can sort the wiring out, and hopefully we can tick that off as being done then. So yeah, okay, thanks for sticking with me. I'll may do a video tomorrow, I'm not too sure, but join me next time and we'll be carrying on with the 400, and hopefully we'll get some closure on it. So thanks very much for sticking with me. See you soon. Bye.